I'm in. Alright, let's go, boys. We're gonna load back up Western Whiskers. Alright, so this is gonna be our playthrough from before. Where can I find that page you were looking at earlier with the patches? Open up Steam, click on Oni, and then there is the Oni activity. So, I guess it depends on your overlay UI layout. So if you go on Steam and you go to View, I'm in large mode on the top left on the drop-down menu. Steam and then second tab View. I'm in large mode. When I'm in large mode, I click Oni. I have the patch notes just right there. I click on that, and then that's the window. Alright, so we were renovating a couple of the housing right here. We should still actually just continue this. Using the wood, stone's gonna be used up right now. I need more stone. I think we moved into stone cutters on this side. School is disabled for now. We don't have fire tenders because it's no longer wintertime. We're making more wheat to have more bread. Stone cutters on double time. Let's give them the catalyst on the ropes. Alright, there's stone cutters here too. We're just gonna keep both of them up. Alright, we're gonna be slowly upgrading the housing. These guys are off for now. This little group of trees. I guess it should be fine. I might want more wheat. We have a lot of smoked fish. We might even want to cut back on one of the fishing boats. We have a lot of smoked fish. We have 150 wheat. 290 flour. Okay, we're doing pretty good on the foodstuffs. Lot of storage. Okay. We might want more storage on this side, man. They just added in large and giant warehouse. Policies board, that's about the same. We're researching sifting tower. We want more fuel for the upcoming winter. Alright, stone cutters should be fine. We have a lot of stone. Are we still mining? I guess we are. We're starting to do the initial digs. We go down and get some more coppers. Copper bottleneck is bopping us. But yeah, the big thing is... yeah, the travel is bad. Is there a better way for us to travel? Do I need to do like local railroads here from here to here? I'd be curious though how that's gonna play out once we get to that tech. Alright, we have flax. A lot of this should be fine. I was thinking about actually expanding the wheat field, but I think we're pretty good right now. Processing it pretty well. I might just need a second bakery. We are positive, a little bit of hard labor. The red bear, minus 72. Wow. We should have clothes. We made 24. We used up 5. We used up 2. We made 14. Oh, they don't have clothes nearby. Is that what it's telling me? My resources aren't really being spread out. The Mimica throws out a plant every 5 cycles, right? So I need a little more than 2 per lure plant. No, the lure plant takes 12 cycles to eat the Mimica. Isn't 1 enough? Am I crazy? You're dividing the wrong way. Dividing the wrong way, I feel like. Shooting down my housing. The rude guys. Alright, should be fine. Bedding, good stuff. A lot of rope, a lot of smoked fish. I'll probably get rid of a lot of the fish today. Stack of these. Bunch of smoked fish. We'll do a stack of the tailored cloaks. A little bit of rope. And the rest is... we'll grab some fuel for now. Nice. 6 bullets. Alright, sifting tower. A little bit of pollution, but we'll be able to start sifting. Okay, that's interesting. So it looks like the more open space you have, the easier it is for the pollution to kind of just dissipate. So I guess that's what we need to do. It's not bad to have it, it's just we could be better. Craftsman, perfectionist, we'll grab that. Diligent teacher. Does it matter if the Mimica's cramped? Wait, the Mimica is a plant. Do they actually use up space? They shouldn't. It shouldn't matter. Because the plant itself is not a critter. And the plant is what creates it, right? The critter itself just becomes a seed afterwards. So a lot of the times, that's like, you know, no impact. So it shouldn't matter. Shouldn't matter. Alright, we're gonna move the charcoal furnace to the corner right there. Test it out to see if putting everything underground can remove the amount of damage from cannonballs. I had someone else tell me the same thing. And that they moved everything that doesn't pollute to the bottom. And then I thought to myself, well, that doesn't really help you. Since the problem is that a lot of the times, those buildings that do pollute typically require machinery. So if they're on the top, even though they're polluting, it might be a bad time. Because they're going to get targeted then. Oh, you mean so far as where? Oh, I see you. Okay, okay. Hey man, if it works, that's awesome. If it works, man, all the power to you, man. Hope that's good times. But yeah, that's my thing. The cannonballs are only a problem if you don't have machinery, I feel like. If you do, and you can make it yourself as well, you don't have to rely on the whiskers. I mean whiskers. The cats. The claws, I guess. It becomes a thing where it's like, well, I mean, you should be fine then. But yeah, you're always gonna have to put the polluters up top, I think. I was told that the pollution has water physics. So if they spill into a low area, it's gonna want to stay in the low area. But yeah, I haven't done tunnels yet. I'm thinking about doing it soon though. We have some resource that we're gonna want to look for. Yeah, that's the thing, man. The guy that was, I don't think he's here right now, but there's a guy that played this. He has a colony with 100 hours inside. He said that you could only go underground heating once you get high enough tech to get steam pipes. I think it's here. Yeah, steam power. You have to use the steam pipes to generate heat, and you really shouldn't go underground until you get that. Because I asked the same thing. How do you make it so that you stay warm in the wintertime while the pollution becomes a problem? He said you got to get the steam tech first, otherwise you can't go underground. Yeah, it's one or the other. Hopefully your entire colony of whiskers can't smell. If they can't smell, it's fine, right? They just have to can't smell. 15 starved. Oof. Yeah, man. Gotta move back up, man. Gotta move back up. It's looking like I will want to put a bakery at the bottom. Takes half a season for the smoke to clear out. Dude, that's rough. Half a season? Oh, you're out of stuff. Move you to here. That's a long time, man. Half a season. Alright, we have a lot of flour. I should put it all over the back. I do need a second bakery. Alright, we'll do 2 here. Get rid of this. That smokery is not bad. I probably want to remove this smokery. And I'm thinking about removing the sawmill. Moving that to another location, like over to here. The sawmill and the stone cutters here don't generate pollution. Maybe we should relocate them. Moving a bakery here is going to generate a little bit of pollution, but I think we'll be fine. Okay, so mining again. I am looking for copper. Still got to go down, it looks like. Okay. Keep mining, keep mining. Too much pollution to grow mushrooms. Oh man. Don't they have like a breed of mushrooms that consume CO2? Isn't that how mushrooms are supposed to work? Like, they kind of thrive off of that? I'm saying, man. Not the ones in this game, dude. Devs. Patch update, man. Give us the patch update. No coppersmith. We don't need scissors. We have a lot still. 130. Weaver making cloaks. We need the fabrics. Yeah. I'm thinking we might just need a second one. We are making bedding, so it's kind of nice. I just feel like I'm not keeping up with how much we actually need. Oh, these are done. Okay, nice. So how much free housing do we have? 8. Okay, down to 4. We got to remove all these eventually, because I want to get everyone to the upgraded housing. Stone instead of planks. Should be good. Berries, fish, all the smoked fish. Maybe we turn off one of the smoked fish spots. I mean, we don't need it to be on overtime anymore, I guess. Yeah, we probably just turn off overtime on both of them. We should be fine with that. No table salt, it's fine. And yeah, it's funny, man. Still low on stone. All right, we're at 18. Decent, decent. Yeah, long travel. That happens when you live over here. All right, we have bread. 39. Especially with the new bakery. I might want to get some haulers here then. Small little hauling shack. Okay, so I gotta ask, since you are underground, how many years did it take for you to set that up? Because I'm on my 3rd winter coming up. And man, I'm not even started on digging underground yet to live underground. I have a question. Is there any better food source than Lums with wild planet figs? Wild planet figs. That's tough. You could try to do that. That setup time is like 100 cycles, because it's like you have to wait for each branch to grow an extra vine, right? And then you have to pit plant it. That's tough. I mean, you could do that though. It just takes a long time. Outside of that, it's hard to beat. Honestly, lums are really good. They themselves are a food source. They generate the peat. And then the peat goes into the food that they're eating. Well, no, it goes into something else, right? Overgrow. Wait, does Overgrow use peat? No, Overgrow is water. Use the peat gens. Peat gens generate pea water. All kind of works out. All right, we got to give all the cotton. Feels bad. Probably some logs. I'll probably have to give them some gold bullion. Feels bad. And then the rest are berries. Man. Wild figs. lum, so you have to have 1 lum per plant. Like, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. You could argue a Rex is technically better, because Rex converts critters into water, which is something no one else does. Nothing in the game does anything like that. So it's one of those things where it's like, technically that could be pretty good. We have 2 wax seals. Let's just grab the cloaks then. Right, I forgot about the pea water from the gems. I need to have a planet only run on lums. If that's gonna be the goal, you're gonna have to consume the CO2 as well. Slicksters give you oil. Otherwise, you're gonna need a way to consume that CO2, man. And then, yeah, pea water, whether you're gonna filter it or just consume it straight up. You could use the pea water to grow you trees, right? Arbor trees, pea water, that works well together. But yeah. Is that your goal, dude? The lum colony? Are you gonna be doing the lum variation that just got released? So you could do CO2 into algae? That is gonna be what you could do with the CO2. That's kind of nice. The new lum, I think, has to be in CO2 for you to be able to get the variant or something. Something like that. Alright, got a little bit of stone. We're gonna get these guys in. Got a little bit of housing. Alright, we'll bop another one. I guess we could bop this one too. And then we could bop all of these floors. Alright, nice. We will have to bop that setup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could put 2 more sets here. And then we'll have like a layer of grass. I got started in the 2nd year. I found Copper Island Plateau. So I've been working on leveling the top for farming. Once flat, we'll make little caves for farms only. Issue are the coastal games. Wait, you got one of these elevated sections and you're trimming it down? Wow. My idea was like, you could try to settle on one of these. Yeah, you can start at any islands. I chose this one because we had a lot of trees. I was thinking about starting here and digging straight in from like the first day and immediately go for mushrooms. But then I realized that there's no trees. I'd be immediately game over. Now that, okay, maybe not over there then. Can you eventually do your own personal boats to travel to another island? Because that's my thing, man. Where you start out is so important. Because it feels like you don't have a way of really traveling afterwards. That's probably something that's going to be added in as time goes. No boat so far. If you want trees, you have to wait for delivery. Yeah, that makes about right. That's about right. Alright, guys, give me 1 second. I have to BRB really fast. I'm back. I forgot about the new lum. Though he was the reason I first thought about this, makes oxygen easier. The lum planet's gonna be my best project yet, even though it's pointless. Hey man, as long as you have fun, man. And I will say, the lums are arguably one of the better designs. And what I mean when I say that is that, man, when I see the lums, man, I can't help but like, how do I say this? They look so derpy, dude. It's so great. It's so great, man, how derpy they look. I just like how the lums kind of like look. They don't think it'd be like it is, man, but it do. I need a better way, man, I need a better way of this, man. I really do. I need a better way. I need a better way of finding out where the ores is. Strip mining like this takes forever, man. And now we just have storages filled with stone. I'm just trying to get copper so I could research. Yeah, no thought, dude. Dude, the lums are the original orange cat. 2 brain cells. They really are, man. They're the OG orange cat. Yeah, you just have no information, man. Dude, it's so tough. Can they give us like sonar or something? I feel like looking for resources is in the mining aspect is so tough in this game. This is the only spot I get copper at. And there's some up here, some on the side from the back. But you hit M, you click on copper, it says I should have some here on the ground. That's why I always thought on Copper Islands. Man, I had the bad spread. Maybe I should have started here. Copper, rock salt, trees, a little bit of fertile ground. But it was so far to go anywhere else from there. The other island could have been this one. Oh, there's no copper there. Feels bad, man. So I have an idea. Buildings don't have an upkeep, right? I'm thinking I could spam stone houses. No, that's probably not good. I'm saying stone because we have a lot of stone. Is there like a building that uses stone? Because I'm thinking you could try to spam a building that uses stone, because I have so much. And then that could be used for tanking the cannonball shots. Can you pause housing? You can't pause housing. That's unfortunate. Whoa! Sifting towers like that? I didn't even realize. I was thinking you could spam stone houses with cut stone, regular stone. Spam it somewhere, turn them off, and then when they get shot by the pirates, you could just demolish it. Because at that point, you don't need it. They're just sponges, right? And then that's arguably better. That's arguably pretty good. We gotta free up the foods. I guess we do a little bit of betting. And then the rest is gonna be planks. How many steam turbines per basic metal volcanoes? Aluminum's the most, right? It's typically 1 for gold, copper. And then once you get cobalt, iron, aluminum, you want at least 2. But yeah, gold, copper, you get away with 1. Afterwards, you want 2. You could go to 3 with aluminum, actually. You could go up to 3. Yeah, the design matters. How immediate you want it is going to be the factor, right? Because if you don't need it immediately, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need it the moment it spawns. You could go with a slower design. But when I say 1 turbine, 2 turbine, that's to get it, like, it spawns, it's on the belt, cooling, so that you could use it immediately. Alright, we'll do that, and then bop this. Because they're going to be making fuel, too. Oh, I don't have piped water. Water sucks. It really, really sucks. Water sucks. It really, really sucks. Gatorade. Motherfucking pipe water. Is this how I want to do it? Where's the pipe supposed to connect to here? Oh, in the back. Okay. I guess we can go right here. Let's go with the... Let's grab that. Might as well. Alright, so now we gotta do the housing. We do block and then a bowl, I believe. And then we do the block on the back. There we go. And then once we get that and we get the houses above it, we can bop these. Yeah, if you want self-powered closed box that spits out cool metal, then 1's enough even for aluminum. Yeah, it's just you have to wait a little bit longer for it, as it's basically just going to pull enough heat, power itself, but it's not going to be able to, you know, cool down per second as fast. But yeah, that is a thing. It depends how immediate you need it. Usually is the biggest factor. All right, so that bops a little bit of pollution that we would have. We're starting to get coppers. Let's go. Alright, we might as well mine this. Climbing down the ladders. 99 copper. We're not researching anymore. No one here is a craftsman. We're looking for craftsmen at this point. This guy's a beast. Hard to pass up on that guy. Okay, we need a guy water pumping. Alright, how does this pipe work? Oh my god. What a setup. What a setup. That works, that works. Alright, we'll go with that. So by moving out some of the pollution generators, I feel like it's a little bit nicer. Because we have open space now for a lot of the buildings that generate pollution to be spread out. That way it's not as polluted. I would imagine this is holding nothing but CO2 inside. Oh, it's 0. Oh, pollution's not that bad right now. Nice, nice. Housing's almost done. We have fuel, but it's going down, but the sifting tower is going to be up too. Ooh, you can do ropes for this? Okay, we'll do that. Are we good on ropes? Yeah, 180. We're selling those. No longer making nets. Plus 600. Dirty fur needs a bath. Oh, we don't have enough baths. Oh my god. Alright, we need more baths. So we have 2, 4... 1, 2, 3. Okay, we just need more baths. I think we put one here. Right next to the bonfire. And then we probably want at least another one. That's probably going to be up here, to be honest. So 2. So 1, 1, 2, 3. I want my bats to be lined up. Could I just dig that one? The excessiveness of some random stuff like that that doesn't actually matter. We'll just put it there. Alright, not bad. 2 more bats. The halving got done here. Nice. We are plus 6. Okay, get the housing in. Okay. Hanging gardens. Trees. And then we have one of each on the sides. Probably pop these 2. Get the stone housing here, last one. And then we get the decorations here. This also ends up being a stairs then. There we go. Hanging gardens. Nice. And then that means we'll likely want the chimes. And then we get the planter set up here. Alright, let them build that out. food is up. This is probably going to want to be on overtime. That probably means we have this on overtime as well. Piped water. No oil catalyst. Should be okay, though. Miners be mining. Ooh, even more. Here, let's mine the full layer. So we're basically spreading out the pollution both ways. I feel like that just makes a lot of sense. Alright, I forgot. We are not researching ocean outlet pipe. Wait, is this a water dump? Okay. Oh yeah, bronze smelting. And then we got table salt that we could probably do next. Part of me wants to get another research lab. I feel like that wouldn't be bad to have, so we research a little bit faster. Alright, I guess I could use the planks here. I don't know why that's a thing when you want to have a stock of water for the night. I'm imagining there's going to eventually be something that you're going to want to drain into the water, like a toilet, I don't know. There's probably going to be some need to dump water eventually. I just don't know what it would be. But yeah, you want the water for the night so that you can do the sifting tower still. This little area looks pretty good. Alright, we'll see how many people didn't get a bath today. We built 2 more showers. We'll see whether or not that's enough. Rough and stuffy. Unsatisfactory bath, that's fine. Everyone was able to shower today. Let's go. Uncomfortable dinner? What does that mean? Nauseated food, dirty fur. Oh, 15 people didn't bathe. Okay, we're gonna need more still. I mean, maybe that's what we do over here. Just get more baths. Out of planks? No way. Overtime on the sawmill. Who would have thought? Wait, it's wintertime? Oh, crap. Fire tenders. Need a beer. 1, 2, 3. We have the sneaky furnace here and here. So they're both good now. No furnace up top. I am missing one of my furnaces here for some reason. Right here, there we go. And then this one still needs to be delivered from this guy. Okay, after that, because we have a good amount of wood, I'm gonna use a regular campfire. It's not as efficient though as the bonfire. Okay, that one needs to be on. Do we have another bonfire anywhere? That makes sense. Maybe we'll put it in this corner. We're basically running a weird strat. Where we want to use the fire heat source to continue farming throughout the winter. Farm tool. This is still pretty good. Okay. We will run bonfire in that corner. Try to expand out the field. We probably want more flax because we're using that for more stuff. Should be fine. Alright, waiting on the planks. Sifting tower is generating fuel, I'm hoping. Yep, plus. Especially while we have coal. Supply ship. Let me look at my resources really fast. Tin, coal, wheat, cotton. Oh, that's right. They might want a little bit of love right here. Farm tool. Oh, I could do just that. Dude, that's so good. Alright, supply ship. Let's go grab this one. I just want to make sure we have storage. Smokery, central warehouse. Alright, yeah, we just have a lot of stone. We need to process everything. Sawmill overtime should be fine. Bakery. We don't need these guys to be on overtime since we have a lot of food. Alright. We're surviving the cold though, no problem. Way too much food though. Alright, we are gonna slow down with one of the smokeries. This one, because it's inland. Ooh, so everything here is gonna be growing again. Nice. 5 workers. Our haulers are doing good. We slowed down on one of the smokeries. I'm probably also going to slow down on one of the fishing spots. I have so many nets, though. Okay, finally got sifting tower in the cave. Now we can make fuel. Dude, man. Get steam tech, my dude. You need steam tech. I feel like that's what it is, man, that you kind of want. You need to get that steam tech, my man. Bland food. Okay. Mild pollution, chilled pulse. We should be okay now. 15 people still need to bathe. I never got the planks I needed for the bath. Alright, we'll get it. We'll get it. 1, 2, 3 plus food hall. I probably need a bath on this side. And then I guess a bath here wouldn't be bad. But yeah, all the salt planks right now. wood chopper's still chopping. I think. They wouldn't mind this or that. Alright, access to more trees. The mining camp is done. More coppers. Alright, this still says there's copper here. So I guess we'll mine that later. I feel like I need a way to use up stone a lot better than what we already have. Feels bad, man. There's just so much stone that I don't know what to do with it. The only thing we could do is do earthworks, I think. That's like literally the only thing I think we could do with that. Oh, I wonder if you could separate pockets of water. And maybe that's what you use the ocean outlet for? No, that doesn't work, right? Yeah, I was thinking maybe you could dump water into a spot and make your own lake. That's probably not going to be a thing. We still have copper. We have 100 bars. We have like no coppers though. Whatever we got, we're smelting right away. Part of me is thinking we just slow down on this. Let him finish the build and then we'll just pause. That's what I'm saying, man. Indoor water, man. That'd be kind of nice. Alright, just waiting on the saw planks. Get more bats, because we're lacking the showers. Approval rating, all that is good so far. Then everything would be cannonball free. I mean, you still have to deal with the pollution. Pollution seems rough, man. I wonder if they're gonna add anything that you could like add in yourself, whether it's like a tree or a plant or a building that removes pollution. And like, how would they justify it? Oh, this is water in a bucket, and this magically gets rid of pollution. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do they make it make sense? The woodcutters are done. All right, nice. Let's get a new ramp. Y'all looks good. I'll have some trees cut down. And supply ship. It's winter time, so we're going to be getting all the... Ooh, I'm going to do this because I wouldn't mind the planks right now. We're good on machinery. Build out all the bats. 1, 2. Okay, those are good now. Steel looks good. Timberborn-ish? Very Timberborn-ish. It feels like... If you've played Timberborn recently, so like, you know, if you've played it in the recent update, this kind of feels like it's more developed than the current version of Timberborn. I'm gonna wait to see 1.0 though before I actually like say that it actually is, but this game is very polished compared to a lot of the early access games that just drop. A lot of times you get a game drop, it's very bare bones. Dude, you were able to do a lot already. The fact that this dropped, I think, a month ago. Like, you have a lot already that you could do, so it's pretty nice. But yeah, very Timberborn-ish. You could tell by, man, there's a lot of similarities. The tiles being squares like that, whole tile digs. Farming is very different, I would say. As you don't control the water, right? So you're not going to be able to just, you know, redo the world. They actually have to deal with heating. Timberborn doesn't have that. But yeah, otherwise, it's very similar. You have little mice instead of beavers. Don't play with water. You could dig, though, without an excavator or dynamite. A lot of overlapping themes. The main thing I would say, though, that's very different is the presence of a non-colony third party. So you interact with a, like... Alright, this game feels like America Simulator 1700s. That's what it feels like. Because basically what it is the aristocrats, the claws, they're all cats, by the way. They paid us, you know, the charter. And they're like, hey man, start a new colony. You and your Whisker friends. That's us, right? The mice. So what happens is that, just like America, we sailed from the colony of Claw Kingdom, CK instead of UK. And we pay them taxes. So we create jobs, we create food, and then every so often we send tax revenue back to them because we have to pay a tax. And then in return, we get relations with them. Revolt, you see this? Rebellion fervor. I don't know if we eventually get to 100% and then we just rebel. But right now, I don't think we can. This machinery part is vital to keeping any production building running. And you see this good condition, you have to pay maintenance costs to a lot of buildings. Right? So you need a supply of machinery. The only way to get it is through the cats. Eventually, I think you get machinery, yeah, right here. You have to make steel and bronze, and then you'll be able to make machines for yourself. So I feel like it's one of those, like, we have to be able to self-sustain, and then we could consider revolting. It's like, I don't know if we can do that right now, man. I'm just saying. Oh, I'm max inventory right now. Oh, that's so gross. We're max inventory. Yeah, we'll be fine. We will have to build some housing to consume the resource. But yeah, just like Timberborn, they have the warehouse management, and it becomes a resource management game in that regard. Food doesn't spoil. Everything just lasts, just kind of like in Timberborn. But yeah, the resource is big. Because once it maxes out, you stop producing, and then you could start getting disproportionate, and it gets bad. But yeah, you deal with the seasonality of like the proper 4 seasons. Spring, fall, winter, summer. But yeah, Bitfury, man. Let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, fun little game. I'm enjoying it so far. Alright, so since we're winter, we got our bonfires, we got our fuel being produced, so we're good. Way too much food, though. So I'm gonna hope we get a smuggler, but it's wintertime. I don't think he's gonna visit us. So we're accumulating tax, and since it's wintertime, they're not collecting. But that means our tax bill just goes up. We get a supply ship tomorrow. Okay. I'm thinking about if I should make another bath. We might. We might not. We'll see. For now, though, yeah, we're This icon right here means we're maxed out inventory space. So the big thing is we want to build a housing here. Hopefully we'll be able to move out enough resource. Let's pre-decorate this. Get the tree. Hanging gardens, planter, flower bed. Wind chimes are already there. Alright, not bad. We just gotta build everything out. I probably want to build another warehouse then. I do want to probably get a warehouse on this side because we probably would benefit a lot. Do I want to do it like this? I guess we could do it like that. Plank path. Clean that up a little bit. Looks a little bit nicer. This weird storage. Oh, the entry's right there. Okay, we'll put that in then. It's covered. Oh no, we just deleted it, and then we should put some decorations here. It's not bad. We do want that other storage. That way we could keep reducing. Let's pause. Man, I think it's the fish. We have a lot of fish right now. Maybe we give up berries. Maybe we give up fish. Yeah, let's give up fish. So let's pause one of the fishing docks. We get to free up some builders. Can't find the planks. They're making it. They're making it. All right. Looks like we want more sawmills. Unfortunate. Let me get one of my woodcutters though. Moved over to here. Hit up these trees. Sawmill. Yeah. We want this here. I guess I could put it on this side by the wheat mill. Little sawdust with the wheat mill. And then on top of that, we could enact the policy. Sawdust seasoning. Let's go. All part of the plan, boys. Just a little bit of sawdust. Low key, though, that's kind of gross, man. Sawdust seasoning. We are 11 pop above. Okay, we're going to start bopping some of the housing here. Frost pond, you know what it is, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is perfect shapes. I might have to bop this bathhouse though. Might have to bop that bathhouse. Yeah, it's like the Parmesan cheese shaker, 100%. You guys don't know that, man. They add the filler products into the shakers. It is not the business. I don't buy pre-ground parm anymore. I'm not even kidding. I don't buy. The pre-graded parm is not the business. Have you guys ever seen that science fair project? Someone did a thing where they said, how much sawdust could you add to a Rice Krispie before someone notices? Oh my god. They did that for their high school project, man. And you should have saw the sawdust marshmallow. Like, the thing they had, man. That shit looked nasty. It clearly did not look like the Rice Krispies, man. What is better for radiant pipes? So when it comes to radiant pipes, you're always looking at thermal conductivity. The other stat kind of matters, but not really. Because when it comes to radiant pipage, the bubble passes over a second, so the rate of which you do heat transfer is the most important thing. But yeah, that would be what you would be wanting to look at when it comes to that. And then technically staircase here. And then plank up top. A lot of long travel. It really do be like that sometimes. Oop, sawdust. Give them the ropes. Supply, dude, we have so much supply already. Alright, since we have a decent amount of copper, I'm just gonna pause all the miners, man. We have way too much freaking stone to not try to do something with it. We'll grab the planks again. Cheaper. That's another thing, that's true. If the conductivity is too high, you're not going to have any leftover heat transfer in the liquid to apply to anything else. Well, it depends on how long and how many consecutive radiant pipe segments you have now. Which is why a lot of times I just do like one segment and then insulated. And then add as you need it. But yeah, it depends on the situation. That's something to look at. Alright, sawmill is fine. Move a stone cutter site to here too. We could try to do that. Ooh, kind of awkward. This would be fine, actually. And then probably get a warehouse back here. Dude, I use regular pipes. Dude, that's the thing. I don't even use radiant. I use regular pipes. That's so funny. No craftsmasters feels bad. Alright, anyways, we're gonna be just cutting stones. It should be straightforward. Giant mess. Hunter was typing and he heard me say pipe, so he typed out pipes. I'm not gonna lie, man. I have that same problem. Which is why it's like sometimes when I'm talking or I'm reading something, I can't have anyone else talk because then I just lose track of what I'm saying. I just repeat what they say, man. Dude, that happens so often to me. There's some people, man, that stream and they listen to their own voice. And I'm not gonna lie, man, that is like one of the more impressive things. Because I'm thinking to myself, like, dude, that's impossible. Oh my god, man. Like, I can't talk to someone and listen to my own voice while talking to them. I feel like that's so hard. I can't do that at all, man. Alright, we're gonna have a floating cafe. Yeah, dude, that's another thing. Dude, I would have that problem studying in college. That's when I realized that I really only could listen to, like, EDM music It's just drum and bass, beats, no one's singing, no one's talking. I cannot listen to top 40 or any pop song in general, because it's just kind of like, you know, you start studying like physics. Torque is length times the beat of the sun. And it's like, wait, what the fuck am I talking about? And then it's like, dude, it's bad time though. It's bad times. I can't listen when the light is on in the car. Oof. I feel like that is the ultimate everyone struggles. Wait, Chili Paws? Who's Chili Paws? Everyone here is good, right? He's sick. He's freezing. Even though he has a heater right here, he should be fine. I thought it was going to be these guys having some issues. Because I was thinking, yeah, we probably want the bonfire moved over to here. And then we could probably get rid of this one. Oh my god, alright. So we actually have to make the medical triage. No netter. How is he actually cold? He shouldn't be cold. Alright, we gotta make the medical triage. Feels bad though. Is it because of the clothing? Maybe that's what it is. Alright, Stoneable. We are at a couple of free houses. Okay, so both of these are fine. Stone blockhouse. Then we are going to be getting these right there. Waiting for fuel. And then everyone's going to be happy over there. Dude! I didn't think they would be getting cold. We got the bonfires. That was the purpose of this design. We'd be able to just get everyone in this apartment cluster warm. Feels bad, man. Strat failed. Freezing. Oh yeah, threadbare, frostbite. Encasing buildings in cut stone doesn't block cannonballs. Feels bad. Is it because they're working in a cold environment? Does that actually matter? I thought it was just sleeping. Maybe it's them being cold in the environment. That could be what it is. That's tough though, because that's gonna be pollution. Yeah, man. You get warm. Let's go. Let's get some triage. Use medicine, improve. Hey man, you're sick, go to the medical center. It's fine, it's fine. Huh, so I didn't know you had to warm up the work area. So that's actually a necessity. I didn't know that. Wow. I didn't think that was a thing. I did not think that was a thing. Mostly just the farms, dude. I put bonfires in the farms not for the workers, but for the crops. Feels weird, man. Feels weird, man. Not thinking about the citizens. I'm thinking about the foods. Pathing problems? I don't get it. What does this mean? How is there pathing problems here? There should be no pathing issue. I didn't do anything here. I'm so confused. Is it because he's sick? Is it because he's sick and he can't get to work? That might be what it is. This new POI building that you could spawn things with databanks is so good, dude. I told you, man. Print Scepter is so nice. That's gonna be one of the reasons why I'm doing the new run that I'm doing. You get so much more options for that. It's so good. The options are so good. 45 chilled pots. Are my citizens not getting enough heating? This is the first winter that I'm having people get sick. Actually, the first winter, man. So I don't understand this. So it looks like I need to either turn off double time or we give heating to everyone. Dude, I'm so confused, man. It can't be the clothing, can it? We're doing the woven and we're doing the fines. Tailored clothes. I thought that the buildings would be good enough, but I don't know, man. I need to know. I guess we'll grab the planks for now. No longer freezing. Still sick though. That's funny. Bonfiring for the farms helped out the farmers. I didn't even know that. What is this icon? That looks like a stomach. I got nothing for this. A man is sick and still hauling. It looks like it's RNG. Like a combination of my guy not pathing. Oh man, that's so weird. Dude, that's what I'm thinking it is. Dude, that's what I'm thinking it is. We have enough clothing, but there's an issue where the Whiskers aren't grabbing the clothing. Man, they need to, like, allow you. Dude, devs. You know what would be really nice, devs? If you could store clothes at the bathing dock. I feel like that just makes so much sense. You could get a new set of clothes at the bathing dock. Right? And then you would select if you want regular cloaks or the tailored stuff. And they would change clothes instead of having to go to the warehouse to do that. That'd be so good. That way it's like they bathe, new set of clothes, and then they go eat. It works out pretty well. Had the same issue with the Temp 7. I see you, I see you. When it comes to the rails in a volcano tamer, what needs to be made out of steel? It is the 2 tiles. So you know that floating tile that it spawns at? That tile and the tile below it where it sits on the floor. Those 2 are easily the most important 2 tiles. And then the immediate tiles after that is optional. You don't really need to. It's really just those 2. Because it's when it spawns, it's going to be at max temp. So you have interaction there. And then it's going to fall down, right? Before it interacts with the environment. So it's same thing for those 2 situations. Me pumping out 2 cloaks yet all 180 threadbare with drab clothing as they only grab the cheapest stuff. Huh. Does that... So I was actually making woven cloaks still. Not because I wear this, but because I sell this to the smuggler. So part of me was like, I'm gonna keep making this so I can get bullions. But then now I'm thinking about it. Well, here's the thing. Threadbare means they're not wearing any clothes, right? Or does that mean they're just wearing the cheapest stuff? Let me actually... I guess we'll see at the nighttime right now. There's some AI issues, it looks like. Three, two, one. Threadbare hasn't been able to find a new set of clothes. That sounds like they're replacing their current clothes. Subpar clothing. Worked late. Normal hours, they said. Should I wait until the volcano's dormant and analyze first, or should I run the tamer and go in later? It's up to you. I would do it first. Just because it's like you never want to really open a Steam box, right? That's how disaster happens. Like if you never have to go in, you never chance it blowing up. Right? And it makes sense, logically. But it's up to you. Sometimes, you know, the situation might mean that it might be just better. That just, you know, you wait till later and just build it down. But yeah, for the most part, you want to wait till it's dormant. You could technically wait till it's finished erupting, because the dormancy, the idle period between eruptions on a volcano is like a full cycle. Be nice once I could be... You make 4 schools, dude, and then you gotta roll for a whisker in each one of the trade types. So I wanted to see if there was like an area that wasn't getting heat, because I had 5 frostbitten whiskers, and it doesn't seem like I'm able to really like look for that. That's a little unfortunate. Ends tonight though, so it's gonna be fine. Not bad. What if he wants to do it the too legit way though, man? He's got to have the certification. We'll grab this just cuz. Yeah, I guess that's true. You also have a lot of, like, you're not going to be spending your wax seals or anything, so you're re-rolling for whiskers anyways. So I'm thinking maybe we just turn this off and start making fabrics. And then we don't have to worry about woven clothes. I'm also thinking, does it matter that all, like, I have 100 tailored cloaks here, but I know that they're not walking out here to go grab it, because all the food and bathing is over here. I'm thinking it might be best to, like, forbid it, so they have to put the cloaks on the other spots nearby. I just don't know if that actually, like, has any impact in this game. I see you over there, Hunter. I see you. Ah, man. And it's so hard to tell. And now that winter is going to be over, like, I'm not really going to know. Because you really have to be, like, you know, you're looking for that cold debuff. Man, that's unfortunate. It is what it is, though. It's fine. It's fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. The warehouse got built. Pretty sweet. We are 8 spots on the housing. Start bopping out some more. We could do at least 2 more block houses here. And then we have, yeah, we could bop both of these. Stone block house. Oh, we won't be able to reach. Oh no, we just bought this. And then run the plank out this way. And now they could just walk in this way. That kind of works. We get to use the top of the bathhouse still get to use the bathhouse. The other side of it is housing. That kind of works out. We could probably get another one here too, house-wise. I'm not sure if the bath needs the space though. Alright, everyone's upgraded to stone. Okay, no one else is sick. We should be fine. We don't need the planks anymore. Converting the stone. I'm not making vices. What else do we want then? Management office? Oh, we have soup kitchen. I forgot about this. Oh, this generates a little bit of pollution. Berries, fuel, and piped water. Okay. Put that there. We do that. And then we just wait for that to be built. Nice. You're getting close. Another thing that I am kind of curious about, the cafe slots 2 workers. Is there a reasoning for a second worker? I've always done 1 because I was like, I just need this working. It felt like to me that like having the second worker didn't really make sense. You do out of habit. 2 or 1? Tax in 3 days. That's gonna be fun. You do 2. Yeah, I don't have enough free whiskers to do that. It feels bad. I won't be able to do that. Feels bad, feels bad. Alright, let's get the bathing area in. Not bad. I guess since we have a lot of planks right now, we could do a little bit of floor replacement. Looking pretty good now. Alright, so now that these houses are done, we can pop at least 1. Oh, we have to pop the floor right there. There we go. We do have space. Let's get that. Use up all the stone. Should be fine like this. Okay, so this is done. There we go. 1-1. No craftsman, that's fine. Berries, fuel, water. We get soup. Let's go. That's gonna be the grossest soup. How do you make soup with just berries and water, dude? Like, what are we making? Alright, man, that's it for me. Thanks for the help and a place to vent my ideas. Good night. All good, talk avoid. Appreciate you for hanging out, man. And of course, rest well, rest easy. We'll see you next time. Good luck on the Lum planet. Those are little goofballs, man. Just look super derpy and cute. But yo, man, we'll see you next time. Dude, but you're using berries, man. Are there salty berries? I don't even know if I would even want to eat that. Salty berries? That sounds like a bad time. Alright, man, we have to pay 5 grand in taxes soon. Food is somehow going up. Smoked fish is no longer keeping up. I don't really think we need to do smoked fish now that we have soup coming in. I guess we'll see. Supply ship. Let's go with this one. We'll go with this one. Might as well. Apprentice, considerate. Ooh, we have craftsman. Sickly craftsman. Oof. Unsafe, strong. Apprentice, warm core, swift. I'm out of rolls. Alright, let's grab this guy. We have enough housing. We'll get another one after we just built. Snores, loner, living with loner. Snores. Oh, I haven't looked at that. I kind of just let them grab a house at their discretion. Feels bad, man. They were just kind of doing the thing. I'm not even sure if we're accounting for that stuff. Alright, we're done with the trees. Back to here. Wait, that's the wrong spot. Back to here. There we go. Oh, you could only get one negative trade at a time. Okay. 2 trades, only 1 negative. Dude, in before this is gonna eventually evolve to like RimWorld and everyone gets like 5 trades. You already have that one guy getting mad because someone said something rude while he was walking by. Next thing you're gonna get is 8 without a table. Dude, I see that happening now. This could easily go down the RimWorld route. The RimWorld equivalent to throwing a bunch of tea into the ocean. Kill Bill coming in. What's going on, Kill Bill? I see you over there. Hope you're doing well. Be nice if you could do change traits or do away negative traits for positive ones. If that is ever going to be possible, that has to be a super late game thing. I don't think you're gonna want that readily available. I feel like that just kind of ruins it. Bronze nailed. We have bronze smelting. All right, let's grab elevators. It's going well. Good to hear, man. You do any shopping today, Kill Bill? You'll probably be doing the sales over there, right? Nope, haha, all good. You saved money then, right? Technically, saved money. All right, we are up 9 housing spots. I guess we could pop these guys. And then we'll just do row housing here on the grounds. Okay. Probably just get rid of that. Spring is going to be here soon, boys. We'll be able to turn off the bonfires. Alright, we should have everyone bathing now, too. Yo, man, Killbill comes in, says hello, and lurks. Appreciate you, Killbill. I see you over there. Not shopping is the only way to save money. Everything else is fake. It depends. The sales only matter if it's a necessary purchase. Like, when you're buying toilet paper, you best believe you buy that at Costco for the bulk discount. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of stuff you need, you look for that sale, man. Hopefully without giving up any of the quality. Got some things already, staying off online. That makes sense. They say that if you want to see modern Black Friday, 3 months before Black Friday, take a screenshot of the item. How much is listed at on that website, whatever you're gonna buy or in person, and then come back on Black Friday and see the price difference. A lot of times there's no change. A lot of times there's no change. It's crazy, man. We've gone from can't lie to the customer to now it's constant gaslighting. They don't think it be like it is, but it do. Gets to last year or like fill foam pit with. Fake sales, yeah, man, that happens. Oh, what do we got? Hard labor. I really can't do anything about that, right? We just gotta do the labor, man. Outside of that, the food is not good. I wonder how much of my issues are because of management of the warehouse. I wonder if warehouse management in this game actually like matters. Like, is there some benefit we get if we just managed it? Foam pit of toilet paper? Hey, man. If it works, it works. Bonfire. Okay, we have one more. Alright, we should be good. Smuggler. Woven cloaks. And then we have a lot of other stuff. Holy crap. Tailored cloaks. Let's give you all the woven stuff, because it seems like my guys are struggling with that. We'll give you a thing of bedding. fuel too. We have a lot of fuel right now. Give them some ropes. We might actually be able to do up to 54. Probably not though. We'll probably be good with this. Attempt 7 too many, waited too long to get on and off the train and wound up all starving. Oh man, I haven't gotten to the train yet. I feel like you need the train because it looks like them traveling on tiles is a struggle. It really do feel like that right now. Attack ship. Oh, we have a lot of fish. Let's give them all the cotton. A lot of berries, a lot of fish. A lot of wood. Alright, let's give them some bullions. Alright, we're good. Let's go. Okay, so we sold a lot of food. Alright. I think what we need to do is don't allow berries or fish here. We do smoked fish, soup. Right? I think that's what it is. We need to have better cafes. No raw foods. Long stairs. Sure. So far, 2 stops, no longer than 20 spaces apart. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. 20 spaces? Man, that sounds pretty bad. No Whiskers today. Dude, 20 tiles is not that much. That's like from here to here. That is not a lot of travel. Man, it makes me wonder if this is going to be like great start, but because of the limitations of how everything is coded in the beginning, we're a little bit limited. I'm hoping that's not the case. At least until you get the booster, then you can place it every 10 spaces as far as you need. Okay. Looks like there's going to be some balancing we need to learn about the future. So I am going to be changing the thing here to fabrics. No more normal cloaks. We're just going to do tailored. We're just going to do tailored. Cart just slows down too much if it's too far apart. We do use the car, and it is kind of a struggle, man. We're getting that long travel distance notification every night. Otherwise, though, we're doing pretty good. I need a total warehouse capacity value somewhere. Otherwise, I feel like I never know if I'm getting close to maxing out. Alright, look at this. Food, threadbare, hard labor, unsatisfactory bath. And then there's still 17 people not bathing. Okay. Never enough baths, man. What the heck? Alright, I hate to do this. We're gonna do this and put bathhouses alongside. pirates. You can go suck on these eggs. Oh, I'm mad. They are not a fan of eggs. Only one cart per rail, making it a circuit makes no difference. Okay. Oh, railroad is just logistics for move. Oh. Have you played around with the belts yet? I'm wondering if it's like you need to play with belts like as a necessity. Because it makes me think like that's like the only real way of dealing with the long distance. Long paths. Yep. Oh man, that was the same problem you ran into in Timberborn. It sucks that you still have the same issue here. It feels like you do want to play tight-knit. That's kind of tough. I guess that makes the elevator and building underground more viable, because that means you'll be able to just do it immediately, and then all you gotta do is put your pollutants somewhere else. It's good for hooking up and getting away from spots as long as you have logistics to keep emptying out the one warehouse into other ones. Yeah. That would be a way to sort pretty well too. That technically helps out with the sorting. Is there a merging belt? I feel like that's gonna be, I imagine, kind of key. So the small storage shed does not have a belt exit. Okay. Alright, we're gonna get rid of the bad clothing. Oh, so they could merge. Okay, that's all I really wanted. If they could merge, you know what? Can't be too mad about that. As long as they can merge. Tax time. I guess it's Boolean time. And then we'll just give you logs. Let's go. We're still rebuilding from the pirate attack, man. One wax suit. Craftmaster, damn. Alright, not bad. We are at plus 11 housing. Pretty good, pretty good. weird setup, but it kind of works. Double copper reward. You could roll copper from the supply ship. Is that what you're saying? Oh, we're done here. Nice. Okay, we're gonna do some earthworks down here as well. Oh, tax reward. I see. I see. Damn, you ran out of copper? I feel like that's such a big bottleneck in this game. Mining. Just getting the resource to do research is such a struggle. That's such a struggle in this game. Just getting, like, any of the mining at all, man. It's tough. Haven't made any yet, as I didn't want to build it yet. Wait, copper? Don't you make that pretty early on? Damn, you did everything without making copper? How'd you research? Were you selling copper in the, like, first stage? That kind of makes sense. Then you ran out of copper to smelt. I mean, if you're taking your time, that's viable. You gotta take your time. Food still sucks. We ate bread, hard tax, I guess that's fine. Tea, clothes, no fish, no berries. No, we did eat fish and berries. Berry soup. Refined sweet soup. That's gross, man. Feel like that. Haven't sold any of it, almost 300 kinda. Needed fuel first. I see. Needed the fuel for the bonfire stuff. That kind of makes sense. Not bad, not bad. That issue with the clothing kind of sucks. It does feel like they want you to not produce everything in this game, and that the AI kind of has a little bit of like struggling handling the different tiers of like clothing and items. You kind of have to be proactive, it seems. With allowing the foods and stuffs. I wonder if they'll add something like a cafe, but for clothing. But I feel like if they do that, they should add it to the bathhouse. Like, that just makes sense, because it'd be a cafe, basically, how they go there for food and get the dining experience. You do the bathing experience, and then you get the new clothes there, too. And that way, it's every day. Outside of that, I think the frostbite issue we had was because of the clothing plus the housing. Well, I think it's the clothing bopping them, and that our housing situation with the bonfire pattern works out. Because I was wondering if doing this was going to be okay, and it seemed like it was working. But now that we've gotten to the point where we had some people complain about frostbites, it kind of sucks. They got more of the cave from the pollution. Oh, wow. So you just have a widespread area so the pollution could spread and it doesn't get too bad. Is that the logic, man? That sounds rough. Oh, I'm also probably okay with the stone planks, right, for now? Yeah, we have a lot of planks. We don't need to be refining all day. With those people's freed up, we're using the coppers. We're also out of copper too. Tin ore. Bill's back. Mom was awake. I hear you, babies. You know what time that is, y'all. Babies is up and about. Mom was always doing the stretches immediately after waking up. Alright, earthworks is done. You pause that, free up some labor. Cave is 22 by 30. That's pretty sizable. Did you go down all 21 layers? I imagine they have a layer of bedrock or something. It's at sea level. Oh, so you went to the elevator when it went down. Okay. Oh, does that work? Wait. Because of how pollution works, is that how you're dealing with it? Oh my god, I didn't think about this. You could literally do... no walls. Can you do a no wall underground base? Basically, imagine hollowing out, not the top, but like 1, 2, 3, 4, except for the center, and then you do all the way around. Mushrooms won't grow that way. Oh. Now, let's say you do that. Does that protect you from the cannonballs? That's more so what it is, right? The mushrooms, that doesn't really matter too much if you can grow it or not. But it's like, if you don't get your building shot, that would be best layout. Because then if you're above sea level, pollution spills out. Since this is lower. So if you're just able to go in between, like here, and you're above the sea level by 1. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's probably a thing where it might be relative to where your dock is. Because if your dock's here, maybe you have to have the walls up on the side, but open on the back side. And then you still do the same situation. Pollution just spills out. Don't have to think about it. Only one way in and out, and cannonballs can't touch. Okay. Might have to play around with that, man. See if there's like an optimal setup. I feel like that's where I wish we had sandbox mode to start spawning things in, deleting stuff on demand. And then we get to see optimal layouts, man. That's another thing. Doing the layouts, see if they stand the test of time. Be like that sometimes. All right, people of chat. It is gonna be time for me to wrap things up for the night. So, of course, did a little bit of the Whiskerwood, learned a little bit about it. Seems like at some point we're gonna go underground. I don't mind. The thing is that with that frostbite thing, I was a little bit worried. This is a little bit, man, feels potentially kind of jank. In a sense that feels kind of jank in a sense that you have to be on one tier at a time. You kind of have to micromanage how the people kind of eat. It doesn't seem to have any type of priority preference, since it seems like it's based off of the cafe. It's like, what I'm saying is, like, in Oni, the dupes will prefer the highest morale food, freshest food. In this game, it seems like whatever they have at the cafe is what they eat. So if you just happen to have, like, the haulers choose the berries or the, you know, the other stuff, it feels like you get to this setup where you just potentially just eat the low tier food and you keep the high tier food in storage, which kind of seems redundant. So since you have to kind of micro that, and it seems you have to do the same thing with the clothing, we had to change from the tier 1 cloaks, now that we have the handcrafted stuff at the tailor. It feels like we just want to have this so that people stop complaining about it. But of course, guys, people of chat, still learning more about the Whiskerwood. We did have an update recently. We got the larger warehouses and some other updates too. But yeah, this game has been pretty good. Still learning, still learning. So we're going to be continuing this next time, guys. It's time for us to get that saved.